to coding, and I will carry on and do my continue to work on Pranzo, which is a legacy project that I started to work on a few days ago, or rather returned to a few days ago. It's a restaurant management system, or it's a management. It's a gift card and voucher management system for restaurants. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And here's the current state of affairs. What I did was to oh, let's shut down. Oh, okay, let's stop this and do yarn Cypress. Bum bum bum. Ignore. So I left off yesterday with finishing up some stuff on the API side, and earlier today I was working off camera when I was waiting for a meeting, and I included a CSS framework, added some UI components and elements, a header, a footer, and kind of hero section where we just present the project, and some call to action, and then listed some benefits. This is very static. A little bit of testimonials from people. All of these are placeholders. I wouldn't take the content listed on this site for granted yet. Everything is subject to change if needed. So yeah, that's where we are at this point, and hopefully I will be continuing with this. Before we do that, I just want to go to my studio on YouTube. Right. Sorry. And make sure I push out information about this stream to our members on Agile Ventures. If you do not know about Agile Ventures, it's a community of programmers that it's open source. It's a charity. It's a charity incorporated in Britain, and we help people to get up to speed with coding and stuff. Let's see. We're gonna go to documents. No, okay. So here's the deal. Another of my monitors just woke up. So let me just search for Pranzo, and we'll go to this Mac. Press API 2, press API 3. Oh, I really hate when this is happening. Where are we? June. Right. It's quite annoying. As usual, I can't. Is it 3? No. And in this Mac, backend Baker, June. Right, I have no clue what the hell is going on here. If I go here, and if I go here, and if I do an export for screens, and Pranzo API 3 in users desktop, right, so it should be on desktop. Why isn't it visible here? Sorry about that. Columns, list. This is the iCloud. desktop, and this is my desktop. No, I don't get it. Exports. Right. I'll be coding in just a second. Sorry about that. And so, right. So, which one is this? No, that's not the one. There it is. That's the one. Right. So let's save this. Okay. Anyway, we're just gonna continue to work on this project, and a library that I will be using. So let's just go to apmjs.org. Is gonna be I18 next. I18 next. But is there a? There should be a React implementation of this. I18 next React. Let's try it. React post processor. There it is. Right, a tiny React binding for I18 next. Actually, when this React only depends on React and I18 next framework. So we need to define, yeah. Right. Next.js SSR. React simple. Right. Let's have a go at that at some point. I know I did some implementation of this before. More project. Pranzo work. Tonight we will focus on ReactJS client and localization. Right. So here's the deal. We're going to notify our members of the community that we are live, see if somebody wants to join in. Right, so I've done this before. I am not totally new to this. Let's check out, because it's been a while, so let's check if we go to GitHub Tochman, which is my account. And I actually wrote, yeah, because I did write another Pranzo client. So this is the client that I'm working on right now, Pranzo client 2022. It's open source, so if you guys want to check it out, it's totally doable. Right, but do I have something else? No, I don't. But what if we go to adaptive technologies? Right, and we go to repos. So we have the Pranzo private. Is this a private repository? This is interesting. This is an old client of ours. 2 years ago I wrote this. But anyhow, so if we look at package.json, so this is an old create React app application. So you know, it is what it is. So we have moment React and there's nothing about I18 next. Here it is. Okay. And then what? Okay, I can't do that. So here I will have in source an I18n JS. and I would init React I18n React I18 next. Okay, so React I18 next. Okay, so there's this package too, and this is not the package I was looking at. No, it was not. So this is the big one. This is the big guy. Just set this is your name. This is strong. Translating key user image count hello. T name right. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go with this one because this is the one I already have some familiarity with, and we are importing the translation from localis here, and we say I18 use init React 18 next. Okay, and then we initialize with resources, and the resources are this, and then language current locale fallback UK. Why did I use UK? No, not sure. Well, actually I am sure, because I used UK because I was using the flags, but I will not use that. And then we use suspense true, which I'm not really sure what it's doing. We will not use keys in from messages welcome for key separator. Not sure what that does. I know that this is set up in the documentation, so we're gonna go on and do that. Yes, okay, but if we just go to GitHub and Agile Ventures, right? Because it's under Agile Ventures that we put this new project under. Here it is, and there is one pull request, application structure. This is basically what we are looking at right now in terms of the user interface. So I might as well just merge it. It's not a biggie. This is a little bit of a solo gig. Max is up in the Arctic in Svalbard. Can't really pair program with me right now, so I will eat my own dog food, folks, which means that I will be merging my own stuff. And to that I say L'chaim. I'm having a bit of grown-up juice from Georgia. Yeah, it's orange wine. Fantastic. Anyway, this has been merged, meaning that I will well, actually I will just go here. What is going on here? Right. Terminal really. Git checkout main, and oh really, git diff. What's right? Yeah, yeah, I will stash this. Git stash. I was doing some experiments without thinking, and I made some changes. I don't need those changes. So git status should be clean. All right. Let's do git again. Git status. Yeah. Git checkout main and git pull upstream main. So I'm using the main branch as the main branch, right? And I should be good on running this test, which is not really a test. You know, it's not really a test. Let's just no, escape this, reload this. Right. jag håller på och synka samman med. Right, sorry about that. So I will, now that we have that set up, we will check out the new branch. Git check out a new branch, and I will call it I18n, our next, like this. So what I want, or what I want to achieve, is to make sure that all these all of these what am I sorry, all of this text should be able to be displayed in both Swedish and in English, because we will probably launch this on the Swedish market first, but we also want to be able to target non-Swedish speaking restaurateurs, or prepare this to be launched on different markets, or just have, you know, developers that do not speak Swedish be able to develop it, for instance. Anyway, so I want to translate all the strings to Swedish, and also give the user an ability to toggle the language somehow. One thing that is cool with Chakra UI is that it has a very nice built-in support for dark mode. So this is pretty cool. A lot of these settings are done automatically. What I needed to do was to define a white logo, of course, if we are in dark mode, and this colored logo when we are not in the dark mode. So I want to start writing some good tests. So I will återkommer om tid, men det blir på förmiddagen, right, so I will add a new file, and I want to say user can, well, I'm going to use Pascal case, can change or can toggle language or application language, perhaps. So gi.js application language. Okay, so I'm going to say describe user can toggle application language, and then I'm going to add a describe block. Why doesn't autocomplete work sometimes, and sometimes it does? So when clicking on a flag icon, clicking a flag icon, and then we will say it is expected to change application language to Swedish. So we're going to click on Swedish flag icon. Hi, we read. How you doing? Side project time also for yourself. All right. What are you working on? Interesting. fill me in. So I'm gonna move this, of course, up here, and I want to say, well, we're probably gonna have a before block somewhere. So we're gonna have before each, perhaps, and I want to say CI visit just the root path, and then I want to say ci.get data cy equals can we say flag? No. Yeah, let's call it flag. And we want to click on it, and then crafting tests is a process. Live documentation, yes. What library are you reading docs on? There are some really good documentation systems out there. Some of them are really great, some of them suck big time. Anyway, so we want to get the footer. So I want to say cy.get, and we want to say data cy equals footer, and then within that footer, and that's a callback if I'm not mistaken. So I would say what? CI well, I could say CY contains lunch, in Swedish then lunch, kort och presentkort på ett enklare sätt, which is the, you know, it's a like a promo text or something. And so we will say should I will just say be in document. Can I say that? Be in document or exist. I don't know if be in document is actually a chai matcher. I don't have a selector class on it yet. I haven't created the flag yet. It will, the display of the flag will be conditional, right? So if the application language is English, then it will show the Swedish flag, so you can toggle to Swedish, and if it's Swedish, it will show English. So I will do 2 languages only. In principle, I could, you know, do as many as I want, but I need to figure out if be in document is actually a matcher. So Cypress is using chai. Didn't I have some? Right. So let's get rid of, I have way too many browsers open. There it is. So we will say chai matcha b document waffle document chai dom chai. Okay, so it's chai dom. Okay, but to have attributes, let's just say document to have attributes, to have class, to have ID, to contain HTML, not interested, to have branded text, should contain text, should exist. Can I just say exist? exist, should exist. Yeah, I could do should exist, I guess. Can we say be in? No. Be empty. Let's just do exist. Be in document. Be exist. Let's just say exist. Or be visible. Can we say that? No, wait, no, just say exist. Right. Okay, so this is pretty straightforward. No? There we go. So let's go to the runner. Let's go to specs. User can toggle. Can't find the flag. Okay, that's good. You can't find the flag. So we're gonna add the flag. We're gonna add the flag to. Let's close all of this. We're gonna add the flag to the app bar, and we have the app bar in components, app bar, desktop nav. Right, so I'm gonna have to test this. Let's capture the flag. Let's capture the flag. Yeah, damn right. Desktop nav, sub nav. Let's do this. Right. Desktop sub nav stack. I have no idea how this works. Desktop sub nav chevron. No, that's not it. This is it. Pop over contact link item. Right. Nav items. Right. Let's see. We are using Chakra. Examples. Chakra templates. So yeah, templates. Right. And we had navigation navbar. Right. Here we are. Can we do something like this? CTA. Right. So code. And we did. He did have sign in and sign up. Right, so we just do sign in. Right, so stack flex button. Right, I don't want button. Desktop nav. This was with sub navigation. Button. But I don't need a button. I don't need a button, but that was on where it was like desktop nav. Right. So we will go on this one, current. Right, if there is a current user. So right after this one. Right, exactly. So here we will place the flags. Right, and so I will probably go to React icons. Is that, yeah, React icons, and we're just gonna say England. No icons found. Okay. UK. No flag. There are no flags. Really? Oh, shoot. How the fuck can I get the flags? Well, how did we do here? We did right, source, and then we have images, and we have, don't we have like a flag? No flags? Really? Oh, what about in public? Do we have flags in public? No. But it's live on the site, so Pranzo, because the old one is actually deployed somewhere. Pranzo. What? Are you shitting me? No, 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 no. Come on. Why would I be getting an error? Did I misspell something? Let's capture the flag. Here it is. Right, so where is this coming from? Let's inspect this guy. UK flag. And so UK flag is what? UK. Class UK. Where the fuck is this coming from? Are you shitting me? And the flag? I flag, not icon. Oh, but seriously? Where is this coming from? Before? Okay, I don't know. I have no idea. So we just say UK in this repo. UK translations locally, set language payload locally UK. Yeah, well, that must be some sort of okay, so let's yeah, UK flag icon. There's three vectors. I don't. Yeah, but I don't want that. Shoot. Okay, let's just do React icon. Country flag icons. React flag icon CSS. Free country flag. What is this? When is this? Country flag icons. Has flag. Has flag. Right. Countries. Oh no, wow. Get Unicode flag icon US. Unicode flag as well as Unicode export. So okay. Import US. Okay. Okay. So wait, how old is this one? 4 months ago. Yeah, yeah. Okay, we can use this. I'm not overly happy to use another dependency just because, you know, we need a flag. So we will just do yarn add country flag icons, and then we're just gonna say import, well, we can say UK. No, can't do that. UK. No. So he wants us to import US. Let's try that. Import UK and SE. Yeah, right. So I will just do what? UK like this. What does that look like? Nothing. Right, data CY equals flag. Right. Nothing is data CY flag, and it's apparently not. So let's do a hard refresh. And we got does not provide a UK. Well, thank you very much. So let's do US, because in their example they actually use US. So let's do that. But I still can't see. I can't see the flag. Why not? Inspect. Inspect. I'm doing something wrong, of course. I am doing something wrong. Right here, is this the one? Yeah. This is the flag. Okay, and this is not visible because I was stuck, and this one is button sign in. Right. But that's, so what if I just do button test? Will this be visible? Yeah, and now I can see the flag. So if I remove this, and I don't see the flag. So I can do just a regular span and do test. Okay. So why would, I don't understand this. Again. Oh, come on, I just saw that damn thing. So I see it here. Okay, so if I remove this, everything disappears. And if I reinstate this, now I see this. Okay. So do I have to say something like text and place this inside? No. Damn it. And why would you be doing this to me? Interesting, or not at all. And also, why wouldn't he we need to check out what sort of US component US, but I don't want US. See, flags. Yeah, Britain. Nothing in UK. EN. England. Nothing in England. There must be an English flag somewhere. What am I missing? Okay, SE is definitely Sweden. UN. What? I don't see England. Am I blind or what? I don't. There, GB, of course. Okay. So GB, Great Britain, for of course in SE. Right. So okay. So that's it. But I still don't see the damn thing. What? Whew. So let's reload this again. US is not defined. Oh my god. GB. If it's not one, then there's the other. Let's clear this, reload. Can't click on it because it's not visible. Right. Okay, so why isn't this visible? I should X this, and then we go to stack. This should be here. This should be here. We can also move this button up. There we go. So the sign in button is visible, but the damn flag isn't visible. Yes, it is visible, but it's very, very tiny. God damn it, are you shitting me? Is that why I couldn't see it? So I can say, what is gonna say 30 by 20? What would that be? Input into the missing dot. Okay, so this works, but so if I do 6.4, can I do this? No, you can't do that. So what sizes do we have? 3-bit flag CSS, country flag height, use a CSS variable. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Oh, 3.2 log XML. Criteria for exception TA. GitHub ban. Flag kit. Flag kit. Yeah, so this apparently sucks big time. This is not shit. Okay. Oh my god. What yeah, so let's just get rid of this. Not interested. And I will do yarn remove. Can I say yarn remove? Yeah, I can do remove. Right. So let's have another go at this. Data locale, and so we want to find flag, nth chain, data see flag as flag, data see when flag as flag, right? app.jsx. Return flag. If language. Resource.that object key. Available locales is this. Return flag. key name, but where is okay, and flag is being semantic UI React. Okay, but that's from semantic UI, so now I got it. Okay, so that's not gonna fly. Let's chakra. Okay, let's do chakra UI flags. Do we have anything like this? Icon. Set of commonly used interface. And React country flag inside select country SVG to React chakra UI from SVG to code. Chakra icons. What is that? Chakra icons. Well, what sort of icons do we have? Roadmap. Yeah, that's not gonna. I need a damn flag. Should it be so hard? Chakra UI icons. Icon library. Let's have a look at the. No? Are you waiting for something? I can't get stuck on shit. Small things like this. All icons. That wasn't much. React GB. Don't you have flags? No. Font awesome. I thought Font Awesome had flags. Like, you know, country. But they didn't. Okay, let's React flag flat figure flag kit. What is that? Flag icon code, it says. Flag icon. Okay, let's try that. Yarn at right. There we go. So I got a question on Slack from Faith from Agile Ventures, and the question is if I'm always solo. Usually, recently, well, it depends. Sometimes I'm solo, sometimes I'm not. Me and Max are doing a lot of pair programming. I can always invite other guests, so if you would like to join, you're more than welcome to do that. Let me know, and I can send you instructions on how to do that. So the answer is that I try to pair program if I have somebody to pair with. If not, I gotta go solo. And sorry for taking so long time to answer your question, but I hope that's okay. So yeah, where am I? We added that, okay. And the usage is flag icon, code, size. Yeah, well, let's just try that. But we need to import this guy first, of course. So we're going to do that. And then we're just going to do yeah, flag icon, and then code GB, and then size, right? And let's just do 24. Oh, that's not a string. Right. Yeah, let's see what we get by doing that. Not much, apparently. Right. Okay. And why not? Flag icon, flag icon. Yeah. So do I need to restart the server? Or what? Okay, let's try that before we do anything else. No such file, flag, right, index, country flag icon. Yeah. You know what? It depends on if there is anybody to pair with. Would you like to join? Right, so user can toggle application language. Okay, can we just get past this flag business, please? Right, yeah, okay, got it. We got it. Flag code, right. And so let's just move this one down here. Right. And now I don't see it anymore. Are you shitting me? So if I just do a box here, can I just do a box? Yeah, and now I can see it. So do I need to do box and the icon inside of the box? Will that be better? No, it would not. Right, so I need an empty box outside because no clue. Okay, but now I see this, and this is not clickable. Did we give it a data CY flag? Image is not visible because it doesn't. Right. Why isn't it visible? Right. Okay, now it's okay. We are good to go on that one. Yes. So let's implement this I18n. So I'm gonna rely on my documentation. Well, on my previous experience, rather. So in the package JSON, I remember that I had to add React I18n next. So we will do no. Right, so yarn add React 18 next and then I18 next, right? Right. So let's add them. Oh shoot, are you shitting me? There you go. Sorry. Let's edit that out. Okay. And then I should be good to go on closing all of this. And in source, I want to create a new file. I want to call it I18n.js. And in that file, I want to set this up, and I set it up. We import this and import this. Right. So I'm just going to copy this over. And then we do store get state, no, resources. Right. So, well, I can create that const resources, right? Equal, and that will be an object, and I will say GB, and that will be an object. Now, for now, we can take this later, and we will say something like translations, I think, and this will be it. And then I will be footer slogan, and I will say foo bar, and then in SE we will copy this, and then that would be that what we at the Bahaba we said this. So I will use this, right. Okay, and then we will say I18n use I18n dot use, and we will use the init React. There we go, right? And then we want to do initialize, right? So we will say init, and that would be an object, right? Right, resources. Okay, and then so I can just copy this. I'm not sure about this key separator though. Let's format this, right. I would love to, as I'm a Ruby journal here in this country, I haven't worked on Ruby projects in over 2 years, but I would love to get back to it, and thought coming back here with and actively participating in projects, especially through pairing, might make my journey back to a little more fun. Well, Faith, if you're watching, I don't know if you're following the stream right now on YouTube or on Twitch. You can say hi in the chat, of course. You're more than welcome to join me. We need to set this app off screen before we start the stream. Sorry. So perhaps not tonight, but definitely next time I'm around, if that's okay with you. Anyhow, we are here. Fallback. No, we're not going to use current locale. The language will be GB, and fallback language will be GB2, right? And so we will do that. Yes, I think that's it. And we just want to export this, right? Export default, of course, because we will be importing this into our app.jsx. So we will see how we did that in the other project. In app.jsx, if I'm not mistaken, we just were apparently not. Use this, we use trans I18n. Aren't we importing it here? No? Where do I thought, okay, is it in index then? Let's have a look at the index. Yeah, so we just import this, right? Okay, so if I import this in main, so if I just say import I18n like this, then here I can say, whoa, legacy code. I'm not going to use this. So I can then say what? What can I say here in app.jsx? App.jsx, so I18n, use translation, change language. Right. No, I don't need to do anything here because we set this to default. In this particular project, we set this in state, so I'm not interested in that. No, but here in the components, application header, so we say use translation. We're importing use translation from right. So it's use translation. Right, so we need to import this in the right. How about it's in where? Well, first of all, yeah. So let's go to the footer. Let's go to the footer. Footer. Where's the footer? Components. Footer. Footer JSX. Right. So I will import this, and then we just use this hook on the footer, and then here we just copy this, comment this guy out, and then we say this, and then we say T, and then we say footer slogan. Footer slogan. Yeah. So this should be something like foobar. It is not. It's footer slogan. And that's because footer slogan, because this might be wrong. So we're gonna go over to the project and we go to data. So it is in source, data locales, and then we say, if we go here, we say translation. It's not translation, it's translation. And then, right. So now it says foobar. Okay, good. So this is working now. So this will be translation. Oh, hello, Faith. Awesome. Glad to have you with me. And ping. I would send you a document, Faith, in how you can access the how you can become a guest on the stream. So there's a specific website that you want you to join with your camera, and you have to share your screen if you want to pair program with me, of course. And we will set this up. It's going to be great. Awesome. Nice to have you. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, and that goes for everybody else, of course. That will make my day. Right. So that's that. And so the next thing is to switch this thing. So we're going to go to the app bar, navigation, and then on click, we will do a function here. Well, actually, and then we will just change the translation to change the locale. And how do we change the locale? It's very simple, or so I thought. So we're gonna go to components, application header, and here we're gonna use translation, of course. We need to import that. Right, and then we need to use location, no, use translation, no. Right, use translation. Contact, that's not it. Set show city location partner. logo, header, content, subheader. But where's the header? Is it called header? Alright, let's see. Do we have something called header? No. Give me a break. Application header, right, show CTA. Use translation, location. But where do we change this? Where's the damn flag? Content. Where's the CI data? Yeah, well, data CY equals flag in this repo. No? So data CY flag. So that's in app.jsx. On-click dispatch set payload locale. Oh no. Right, so okay, so let's just oh damn it. On click ID change locale to SV as a SE, sorry. Let's try that. The following I18 is not defined. But it, oh damn it. Right. Use translation. And yeah, of course. I haven't defined it, so that wasn't that. So there we go. Yeah. So we clicked on it. And now this is passing because it has been translated. Yay! Big success. To existing DOM, launch code but present. Right. Okay. So So now we need to make sure that we write another test. And that test will check for data CY flag alt give with right source. Okay. So what if I use this not as yeah, I can remove this. What if we say GB as a small like this? Can we do that? No. It needs to be capitalized. GB. Okay, so what if I say change language to SE capitalized? Let's do that. No, so it needs to be in small letters. Okay, so so this is very right. So if I just put debugger here, right, so now I can check what is right clear and I18n current no locally no yeah load constructed the exists format languages SE NGB really So can I, why would this be capital SE? Right, do I need to right, so can I use this one language? Can I say GB like this and fallback GB and then call this GB like this? Can I do that myself? Will this make my life easier? So let's reload this guy. We go to console, language is GB, language is here. Why would this, and now we have languages also, oh, just GB, really? Why don't I have SE right now? And now SE is in capitals. Right. I am not 100% sure what's up. So if I want to change this to SE like this, and I can, where is this debugger? It's in navigation. Let's remove this debugger. Okay. Okay, so this works now. And so I can just say something like this: I18n language equals GB question mark. Then we actually no. So if this is GB, so then we want to see the Swedish flag. Else we want to see this one, and we want to change to GB. Right. So this is the lowest hanging fruit here, in my opinion, or so I thought. Right. Yeah, now we can toggle this. Awesome. So now we're just gonna have to go to the footer and just grab this, copy, and we're gonna go to the translations, and we're gonna, instead of foobar, say this, and we are good to go in terms of translating. Right. So I can also just go to the navigation, and here I could say something like style equal point cursor is a pointer. Right. I want to do the same thing here. Right. So it's a pointer. Okay. So the next thing before I make a commit, I'm actually going to create a new folder, and I'm going to call it locales, and I will create one that is called, well, actually, how did I do it? Do I do JSON? No, I do JS files, right? So I will say, so we will create a new file, and I will call it se.js, and I will create another one that is called gb.js. Right, and then I will go over to my I18n and I will say se.js. No, can't do that. Se. No, can't do that. Why can't I do an automatic import? Damn it. Import from locales se. We'll just say se import from locales gb, and here I will just X this and just say gb, and I will go in here and I will paste this, and I will go in here, I will copy this X, and I will just say se, and in here I will say this, right, and here I would the structure for these files needs to be what? It needs to be I can't remember. So we're gonna go to data locales, and that would be, we need to export this, right? Const right, and we just export const se equals this, and so we need to do the same thing on the gb1 gb, and then we need to go in here, of course, and just wrap this in curlies. Right, will this work? Yep. Awesome. So we don't use key messages welcome. I don't know. Should we use suspense key separator dot? We do not use keys. Inform messages welcome. I think we do actually. So let's see. Let's change this to. If we go back in here, let's format this, and we will say instead of this, I will say footer, and then this will be an object, and this will be just slogan, right? Footer and slogan, and the same thing will go here. Footer, that will be an object, translation, right, and slogan with a small s, right. So this will not work now. Footer slogan, because in the footer we need to say footer dot slogan, and now it works, or does it? I don't know. Yep, now it works. Awesome. Awesome. Which means that we need to do a lot of translations. But let's go. So we can call this one. Let's call this hero. Yeah, this is, so now it's going to be fairly simple. So we go to the British one, right? So we go this footer, and then we say hero section. No, just hero actually. And this, we're going to call this main slogan, and the main slogan will be simplify your sales, increase your revenue. And so in the hero section, that's in content. So again, we need to, what was it? No, I keep forgetting. So let's close this, close this, close this. Right, so we need to import, so we remember, we need to import use translation hook. And we need to tell this guy to use this right, and now we need to say here, instead of this, we want to say interpolate, and we say t this, and then we say hero main slogan. Main slogan. Right. Awesome. Or what? Yes. And since we have a fallback, it doesn't do anything for us in Swedish. Actually, I'm just going to run this through Google Translation. No, it's called Translate. Translate Google.com. Franklin, okay, yeah, that's not bad. So we basically go over here. No, this one, we copy this, and initially it's not that super annoying, but after a while it can actually become quite cumbersome. So there are actually support for apps online where you can deal with these translations, and you can download these objects instead. So now we have it, which means that if I switch now to Swedish, we have a Swedish translation on this. Not bad, folks. So we're going to translate this. Well, first we need to go to the British one, and we're going to say promo text would be this. We go to the hero, we say T hero promo text, and now this should work, but we need to run it through some translation. And we go to SC. Oh, I need to just temporarily store it here and just call it promo text, and just remove this guy because I didn't need it. Format, boom. Go to Swedish. No, that didn't fly because I promo text, small t, capital T, and we're good to go. Yes. And then we go here, and I'm just going to translate this guy. Oh. Copy. Why didn't this? Lågt betala när det går, alltså. Alt eftersom, that's better. So we go here and we say secondary sub-slogan and we're just gonna call this start-of-if format, go to the British one, and we say sub-slogan, and I already forgot what it was, so we're just gonna take this here. There we go. There we go, format, and we go over here and we say T hero sub slogan. Now it's kind of smart in my opinion to divide these things into different sections of or parts of this this object. Right, and now we have translated at least the beginning of the application to Swedish and English, which is kind of neat. Let me know what you think. So the key to success here is to set this up. Now I wonder, because I had this commented out in my other applications, so what if I comment this one out? And go back here and kind of reload, and this apparently doesn't have any bearing whatsoever. Let me stop and start the server, if that might have done something. Well, I don't think so. So let's ignore this. Let's start Cypress again. There we go. And right. Why not? Oh, now it. No, come on. Really? Something wrong here. I can't click on anything. Yeah. Whatever. Let's reload. No? It is loading. Alright, so here we go. Yeah. So this is not doing anything for me. So I might as well remove it. I don't know what sort of magic this does. I guess this is scaffolded code from some, you know. But potentially I can just place this in here. And say resources. Right, so then I don't need this. And we should be good to go. We are good to go. So I will of course make sure to translate the rest of this interface. We will probably have to translate the testimonials or some other stuff, or some promo things, promo text. This is again just a beginning of this project. It's no real functionality. My hope was to set up Redux or application state in this session. That won't happen, unfortunately. but I think we made some good progress in this session. So let's stop this for now, clear this up, do a git status. We have some new files. We will git add everything. Come on, ignore this. Git add, and then well, do git status again. Good stuff. Clear. Git commit adds I18 next config, translates footer and hero sections. Right. Git push origin I18 next, and I will create a pull request to myself to review. Right. Internationalization. Right. Duration. Right, that's enough. I don't have an issue tracker on this one yet. Haven't started with this. This is a bit of a solo gig, but if anybody will join me in this project, and I encourage you to do, I'd love to pair program with anybody who is interested in doing some front-end development in React, but also if you want to do Rails API only development on the backend, you're more than welcome to join me. Agile Ventures, you can find Agile Ventures on GitHub. Also, of course, we have a site. I think it's still up and running, hopefully. If they haven't shut us down yet. No, they have not. Head over to agileventures.org and read what we are all about. It's going to be great if you join. We're all here to learn. As you can see, I'm making slow progress, but I'm making progress. And I think, objectively speaking, that the application looks fairly okay. So if we do yarn dev, we can head over to localhost. I haven't deployed this yet. We'll hopefully do that. This is the old site. Well, no. How can I get rid of this? Oh, there it is. Sorry. So this is the old site that I built 2 years ago. I don't want to use it no more. I think this one looks slightly better. Oh, really? It does not. Why aren't you centering this? Why are you doing this? Oh, what the fuck? Okay, so apparently we have a few more things to hammer out. This was not what I wanted. I'm using Chakra UI my first time or second time. I'm using this library, so it might be that. But, oh, folks, I'm yawning. This will do it for me today. This will do it for me today. I will see you later, folks. Take it easy.